Hood.
Do you have a list of movies you've been wanting to see?
Well, that list is about to get a little longer. There are lots of highly anticipated movies coming out this holiday season.
Alicia Malone from Fandango Now is giving us a preview of the most popular ones and a look at which ones could be Oscar-worthy. Welcome.
Hello, thanks for having me.
Oh, thank you for being with us. All right, so we're going to start with one show that Kara knows all about and I know nothing about.
Well, it's the new version. I saw the other one when I was a kid, but Jumanji.
Jumanji. Pick a character and you're that person in the game.
Bethany, you in?
I don't spend my life staring at a TV screen. Fine.
Oh my God.
Where's my hair?
Where's the rest of me?
Oh my God. We're in different people's bodies.
Bethany, don't look at it. No!
I'm an overweight middle-aged man.
Is this a comedy or is this scary? What is this?
It's a comedy. It's also great for families. So it's called Jumanji, Welcome to the Jungle, with the most likable cast ever who have great chemistry with Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. You've got Jack Black, you've got Kevin Hart and Nick Jonas. And this time a group of high school students discover a video game console, get sucked into the game. I think it's going to surprise a lot of people. Very different to the original, and I think that was the right way to go.
That's very interesting. All
And
right.
then, can you reveal any secrets about the new Star Wars The Last Jedi coming out?
Oh, so much has been kept under lock and key, but we do know that it's a darker tone. We know that Rey is back, played by Daisy Ridley. This time she's learning her powers from Luke Skywalker. We know, of course, that it's the final time we'll see Carrie Fisher as Princess Leia. And we also 150 minutes long. It's the longest Star Wars film ever, so make sure you don't drink too much water or soda because you don't want to miss a minute of this one.
All right, our next is we're going to take a quick look at this clip. It's called The Greatest Showman.
Putting together a show. It's a place where people can see things they've never seen before. Okay.
Who's that?
And what is your act?
I don't have an act.
Everyone's got an act.
People aren't gonna like it if you put us on stage.
Oh, I'm counting on it.
Well, I believe those are the words of a scoundrel.
A showman. Miss Linda's a showman.
Oh. Talk to us about that, Alicia.
I mean, doesn't it look like it's full of spectacle and colour and dance? It's all about the birth of show business and the story of P.T. Barnum, starring Hugh Jackman, who is a wonderful musical icon. You've got Zac Efron, Michelle Williams, and also Zendaya. So that's a really great treat for musical fans.
A lot of people have been waiting for this to laugh. Let's take a look at Pitch Perfect 3.
On the tour, we've got 3 bands.
You guys just sing other people's songs, right? Like a cover band. They're trying to intimidate us. Let's just do it.
A riff off.
Running her hands through my fro, bouncing my tiny balls while they sing on the radio.
We like to keep it oral. Is it weird that everybody is better at the one thing that we do than we are at that thing?
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, I just love these girls together. It's such an interesting group of characters, and so when you put them together, you can kind of take them to any situation, and it's funny. As you just saw, they're on a USO tour this time for one last singing competition. I love these movies. Can't wait for more. ACCA awesome. I've got my pins. You can get these on Fandango when you buy your tickets too.
Oh, that's really cool. I love that.
That's very cool. All right, the next movie that we want to show you a clip of is The Post.
The Times has 7,000 pages detailing how the White House has been lying about the Vietnam War for 30 years.
The way they lied, those days have to be over. Okay, people are concerned about having a woman in charge of the paper, that she doesn't have the resolve to make the tough choices.
Thank you, Arthur, for your frankness.
Let's do our jobs. Find those pages.
So much Watergate stuff coming up. That looks fascinating.
All right.
Yeah, I've got chills just hearing that clip again because this is such a thrilling story set in the 1970s about the publishing of the Pentagon Papers, but it speaks so much to what we're talking about right now, the freedom of the press and gender equality in the workplace, and you put Tom Hanks, Meryl Streep and Steven Spielberg together, it's going to be an Oscar frontrunner for sure.
Yeah, that really does have Oscar written all over it, doesn't it? All right, we're moving on to Lady Bird. We'll take a look.
Lady Bird, is that your given name?
Yeah.
Why is it in quotes?
I gave it to myself. It's given to me by me.
We're afraid that we will never escape our past.
Whatever we give you, it's never enough. It's never enough.
It is enough.
We're afraid of what the future will bring. We're afraid we won't be loved.
You can't do anything unless you're the center of attention.
What if this is the best version?
Well, tell us about that one.
It's a fresh, funny, charming, coming-of-age story about a high school student before she goes to college, played by Saoirse Ronan, directed by Greta Gerwig, and I'm really hopeful that Greta gets an Oscar nomination for Best Director. She'd be one of only a few women to ever get that nomination, and I think that could be a real historic moment.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Molly's Game.
I read your indictment after I got your call last night, and I bought your book.
Do you understand that you are charged with operating an illegal gambling business?
Are you taking me on as a client?
I don't think I can convince my partners to take a flyer on the poker princess.
If you think a princess can do what I did, you're incorrect. I'm getting that you don't think much of me, but what if every single one of your ill-informed, unsophisticated opinions about me were wrong?
That's a page-turner for sure.
For sure. Directed and written by Aaron Sorkin, and a great performance by Jessica Chastain, based on a real-life story. One of those stories that you wouldn't believe unless it were true. It's a fantastic movie.
Alicia, I got to be honest with you. Of all the movies that are on this list, I think I, Tonya is going to win out for me. I am obsessed with this story. Tell us a little bit about the movie.
So this stars Margot Robbie as Tonya Harding. It's a dark comedy looking at Tonya's life and, of course, that incident with Tonya Harding and Nancy Kerrigan.
Yeah.
Very, very funny, and I think Margot Robbie does a wonderful job.
Oh, I didn't realize it's a comedy. I thought this was a complete drama.
Interesting, because that'll take us back to that real-life drama. Well, thank you so much, because it's almost time where we can all kick up our shoes, relax, and go to the movies.
Yes.
And
happy holidays.
You too, Alicia. Thank you so much for being with us.
Thank you.
To rent or to buy the movies and to see more trailers, you can be sure to just check them out right on FandangoNow.com.